Hey guys, it's Shehan here from Laminin, and today we're going to start a little series called Entering into New Seasons. The Lord started ministering to me about how to enter into new seasons and what not to do and what to do. And today we're going to be tackling one of those aspects, and that is trusting and relying on God like Abraham did. We're going to look at Genesis chapter 13, and this is where Abraham is just coming out of Egypt with his nephew Lot, and they have herds and flocks and they have tents and they're traveling together, but they come to this place where they realize they're no longer able to stay together because the land is unable to facilitate both of them being in the same place. The Bible says in verse number 6, "Now the land was not able to support them, that is, sustain all their grazing and water needs, while they lived near one another, for their possessions were too great for them to stay together." So they came to this place where they realized they're no longer able to stay together. It was like the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. So Abraham told Lot, "You know what, the land is unable to facilitate both of us. We have all this land before us. You pick a direction and I'll go the other way. If you pick the right, I'll go to the left. If you pick the left, I'll go to the right." And Abraham left the decision in Lot's hands because he had so much faith and trust and reliance on God that no matter what Lot chose, Abraham knew that God was going to bless him. So Lot looked to the right, Lot looked to the left, and he saw that the side towards Jordan looked so well watered and so well kept, and he decided to go that way. And Abraham went the other way, knowing and trusting God fully that God was going to provide for him, that God was going to bless him in whichever direction he went. You know, we need to be more like Abraham and trust God in that extent. Whereas today, most of us are like Lot. You know, we look at our salary and we say, that salary isn't going to cut it. Or we look at that house that we're going to and we're like, okay, this is kind of far away. And we're thinking in very worldly perspectives. Or we look at a new car. The Lord is going to bless us with a new car, and the first thing we think is, oh my gosh, how much is it going to do on petrol? You know, we're thinking on worldly standards. But Abraham didn't look at any of that, but he just trusted in God. And what I want to leave with you today is just to trust in God in this new season. You know, maybe you hadn't been the one that made the decision for this year. You know, maybe your family took a decision for you, but trust that God has got you. And maybe it was your boss that took a decision for you, but trust that God has got you. And no matter which direction you end up going in, God is going to bless you and God is going to prosper you. I hope you guys were blessed with this first segment in this new series, and be sure to catch the next one.